For those of you who are new to the Monogatari series, this may not feel like a special season. However, after 5 years of no animations to speak of, finally, we get another and perhaps final entry into this legendary series. Off-season is made up of a lot of short stories that aren't necessarily connected to Araragi or Shinobu or anyone else that you might consider a main character in this series. However, considering this series is filled to the brim with wonderful and memorable side characters, you might not even notice a difference in quality. I expect there to be 12 or 13 episodes of off-season, after which there will be a break of several months due to Shaft's dwindling resources in today's animation market. And then we will get the monster season part of this season, this more than likely 24 episode season, which will contain the meat of what everybody truly wants: mysterious backstories, heartfelt, emotional conclusions, and a return to the emotional depths that this series has become known for over the last 15 years. Which is a very interesting thing that I didn't remember hearing anything about this being the 15th anniversary of the anime, but I suppose the creators didn't even notice. They just coincidentally were making this series, and this just happened to work out. If you look at when the light novels for this series were created, they were nowhere near recent. This could have been done many years ago. However, when you look at how Shaft still hasn't finished the Madoka Magica movie and all the other issues they've run into, this is all unsurprising in my opinion. So far, I would have to say that the quality of off-season is just as good, if not better, than the previous seasons. That is very difficult to interpret and classify. However, between the visuals and the voice acting, it definitely feels like we're back to the good old days of this series. The music, on the other hand, feels very different than it used to, and not necessarily for the worse. I believe an entire video could be dedicated to the Monica music production studio in Japan. Their quality and uniqueness surpasses any other similar company due to their unorthodox musical style. For better or for worse, Shaft continues to be a very unpredictable studio, and in truth, very unreliable as well. No matter how great this quality is, we shall see how this really will matter in the future for the company as a whole, due to how many things have changed for them over the years. I, for one, am glad that we're going to finally get the ending of the Monogatari series as we know it, just so we can get far, far away from Shaft and their bizarre release schedules and, at this point, very repetitive directing style. But I am very glad to see everything that we've seen from off-season so far.